Hello, it's Johnny Campbell here, the Transition Man. I want to welcome you to my video series, Real Success Talk, where we really talk about what it takes to have true success in your life. Now, one thing that I really want to talk about here in this video is about truly what it does take. I've heard a lot of information, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of information out there on the web on what it takes to be more successful, what it takes to have a bigger business, what it takes to have a great life. And if you're like me, it becomes information overload after a while, because what we really need in our lives is a pragmatic, practical way of obtaining the success that we want. And what I found is that what I really found is that what I want to do is share that type of information with everyone that watches these videos here. And the reason that I want to share that is because I really understand what it takes. And here's what I mean by that. I've been broke. I've had a negative checking account. I've had bad credit. I've had all of these things. And in spite all of those things, I've been able to bounce back, be more resilient, and continue to pursue my dreams and goals as an entrepreneur over the last 17 years. I know what good times are like, and I know what bad times are like, and I know what you have to do to get these personal breakthroughs in your life. And so what I want to do in this Real Success Talk video here is talk about some of these things that have come along over the years that we've heard, but yet what does that really mean? And what I want to do is kind of demystify some of these phrases and some of these comments people make so that we can actually use it to be successful in our own personal life. Now, one of the questions here that we hear over and over is we'll hear people say, knowledge is power. We'll hear people say knowledge is power. We'll even hear people say applied knowledge is power. Well, here's the reality of the situation. When it comes to knowledge is power, applied knowledge is power, or information is power, it is not power. Here's the thing. You can have the correct information, but if you don't have the skills and the ability, you don't have the experience to use the information to apply it to the thing that you want, it doesn't work. And here's an even more important thing to think about. You can have the skills, the ability, and the experience, but if it is not applied in the right place, the right environment, it still won't work. And even on top of that, you can have the knowledge, the skills, the ability, the talent, the right environment, but if it's not being used on the right situation or the right people, it still won't work. See, that's the whole thing when people say these things to us about knowledge is power, information is power, they're leaving out parts of the puzzle. If you want to be successful, when you get a piece of information, you have to ask yourself this question here. When someone says, hey, this is how you can be more successful, ask yourself a question. Do I have the experience to use it? Do I have the understanding that it will take to apply it? Am I going to be applying it in the right environment and on the right situation with the right people? Here's another example of that. Two individuals, myself and another person, could be both given the formula for growing corn, actually growing corn. The one person gets all the information, they know exactly what to do, they have the skills and the abilities, and they grow it in Iowa. Then I have the same knowledge, skill, and ability, but I have to grow mine in the desert in Arizona. Who's going to be more successful? It's going to be because the person has the better environment for the corn to grow. They're going to have more success. Can I grow corn in the desert? Yes, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be laborious, and it's going to be extremely difficult. That's why when it comes to understanding success, there's more to it than just getting the right information. There's more to it if you're going to be successful. So whenever you get information from someone, ask yourself, am I going to be able to apply this in the right environment for the right situation? If I am, now I've improved my opportunity to be more successful. So there you go. So that's why I wanted to just start this video series off with those type of, I guess you could say that, I just wanted to give everybody some insight into how I think about all of these things that we're told over and over again about entrepreneurship, about being successful. If you don't have a roadmap to succeeding, it is hard to succeed. Having just phrases and thoughts is not enough. So if you feel the same way I do, please leave a comment below. Pose a question to me so that I can come back and give you a direct, real success talk answer to that question. Also, please share this video with other individuals so that they can see that there's actually someone out here who will give them a direct answer to their most pressing question on how to build a business or how to achieve more success, money, and happiness in their life. My name is Johnny Campbell. I'm called the Transition Man, and I look forward to seeing you on my next Real Success Talk video.